Welcome to the Hour of Empowerment. We are in Season 1, Episode 2, Visionary Lifestyle. We're going to have 4 episodes. The first episode covers the background, significance, and benefits that come with being a visionary. The second episode provides you reality checks and tools you may use as you work on your vision. Episode 3 provides you processes, steps, and case studies of successful visionaries. Episode 4 brings in an interviewee so that you may learn from the life experience of the interviewee. Before we proceed, however, I would like to show you the relationship between self-awareness and imagination. The knowledge we acquire through the process of self-awareness based on common senses is incomplete. We need to engage our imagination. That's why Albert Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand. That's why we need to engage and dive ourselves to enter into the infinite and the limitless realm using our imagination. There are many tasks we may use our imagination. For example, we can use our imagination to win a certain competition, to achieve a certain height in our community and organization. We may use our imagination to heal, to overcome challenges, and so on and so forth. But here we are talking about our lifetime vision. When we engage our imagination, we give our purpose, meaning, and importance. It gives it worth and clarity, and it gives us the abstract of the whole journey. Imagination also explains and magnifies the significance of our mission. When we employ our imagination, we feel, own, and connect with our mission. Vision is critical for our success because the journey of fulfillment requires us to use our imagination, and more specifically, visioning. Because vision bridges the gap and enables us to see the end while we are still in the beginning. As our eyes guide us throughout the day, so is vision for our purpose and for our organization. Therefore, we should not allow ourselves to be blind and squander our success and fulfillment. That's why Helen Keller said, "The most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight but no vision." You'll be surprised to know the meaning of pathetic. It means sad, pitiful, fearful, and unlovable. Who in his right mind wants to join this camp? On the other hand, the opposite of pathetic is courageous, lovable, and strong, and you deserve this. Let's explain what vision is not. Vision is not just seeing a distant end point like our destiny. It should be able to give us the bird's eye view of the whole journey. For example, you want to be a world-renowned author. Now, you should be able to have a vision that could be able to show you from where you are right now to the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the next 20 years, the next 50 years. Vision, true vision, also invokes emotion, and as if your vision is real. I like this quotation. A vision is not just a picture of what it could be. It is an appeal to our better selves, a call to become something more. When we achieve some milestones from our vision, we feel like we were there. It's like a déjà vu, because we had been there virtually. That's why successful people, successful visionaries, They're not surprised when they achieve their vision because they were there before, virtually. But the whole process of conceiving your vision, pursuing it, and finally fulfilling your vision requires you to pass through visualization and actualization phases. And we're going to discuss it in the future. Now let me ask you, what is vision? Use your own words and define vision. What is vision? As you know, the word vision is a household name. Almost everybody claims having a vision. Many dictionaries define vision very briefly like this: a picture you see in your mind. Let me give you a little bit elaborated definition of vision. The abstract of the whole journey that will be used as a roadmap from where we are now to navigate through and finally reach our destiny. Vision also enables us to see what kind of legacy we're going to leave behind. But vision sometimes is confused with other words like fantasy. But we know that fantasy, they don't make you accountable. You're not attached with them. But vision, you feel attached. You make yourself accountable. People also sometimes confuse vision with trance. But trance, you see something due to external influence. You don't have much control or say. But vision, you are the author of your own vision, and you control it. Sometimes people have some difficulties to differentiate between mission and vision. But mission is the reason of your existence, while vision is seeing the completion of your mission. Some people also have some challenge to differentiate between goal and vision. But goal is specific and measurable. Let me give you an example. For example, if you want to generate $50,000 next year, is it a goal or a vision? You're right. It is a goal because it's specific. $50,000. And it's a short-term goal next year. But vision is a long-term thing, and you don't frequently change it, and it is an abstract. So you need to differentiate vision from these other words. Now the next question to you is, why do we need vision? Why do you think we need vision? Now let me give you some reasons why we need vision. First, vision provides us direction, like lighthouse for ships. Because if you have vision, it protects you from destruction and being destroyed. Vision also helps you to clarify things, like a binocular. Why you use a binocular? Because you can't really see a distant object, for example, using your own naked eyes. You need binocular. Similarly, you need to have vision for you to see beyond the horizon. Another reason why you should have a vision is vision generates synergy among all stakeholders. It's like a glue. It brings stakeholders together and keep them there until your vision is done. We may have many visions for our family, for our school, for our career, or for our business. But here we are talking about lifetime vision for yourself and for your organization. What's more, you need to align these mini visions alongside the umbrella vision, alongside the big picture. That's very important, especially in an organizational setting. Now let's talk about the benefits you may enjoy when you have vision. What kind of benefits do you think we may enjoy when we have vision? Let me give you my list. Vision feeds and mobilizes the whole being. Vision initiates commitment. Vision guides us throughout the journey. Vision assists us to tap into the invisible world. Vision encourages us to dare the impossible. Vision makes us focused. Vision enables us to overcome challenges and obstacles, and vision causes us to relinquish instant gratifications, and vision motivates all stakeholders. Let's see each one of them and understand the benefit of vision. First, vision feeds and mobilizes the whole being. Our sight makes our body move, but it takes vision to move our whole being. Our inner beings, such as our conscious and unconscious minds, our soul and spirit, they don't move without vision, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. Aristotle said, the soul never thinks without a picture. He's right. Recent research backs this reality. For example, the inventor of mind map, Tony Boudan, he said that we think primarily with images and their associations. Vision initiates commitment. Vision generates commitment because we are committed whenever we see something. For example, if you give your project proposal to a donor or a sponsor, if he's not interested with your executive summary, he won't be able to read the whole project proposal. Your executive summary should be attractive and interesting. Similarly, you're not engaged, you're not committed until you have something that's interesting and attractive. And vision is that something that is attractive and interesting, that mobilizes your whole being. Vision also gives us a glimpse of our future. And while our body is asleep 1/3 of the day, our other beings, our inner beings, are working hard towards the accomplishment of our vision 24/7. Vision also is very important to engage people, other people. People don't engage and commit themselves if they don't see a picture. And you can provide that picture to your people in the form of shared vision. Vision also guides throughout the journey. It's like a blueprint. Contractors, sponsors, regulatory bodies, they don't work without a blueprint. If you want a contractor to work for you to build a house or bridge or building, you need to give him a blueprint. Similarly, sponsors, they don't finance before they see the blueprint. The same with regulatory bodies. They don't approve your project without a blueprint. And they use the same blueprint to make you accountable. Similarly, you need your vision for you to be focused, to remain and keep moving in the right direction. Whenever you miss a step, if you have a vision, you could easily be able to know that, because you can use your vision like a GPS. When you use a GPS, what you're going to do? You just give it your destination, and it takes you there without much effort from your side. What happens if you, for example, take a wrong exit? It recalculates and brings you back to the right track. Similarly, when you have a vision, whenever you miss a step, take a wrong exit or whatever, it returns you back to the right track. Let me give you a good example. For example, if you try to drive to a complex metropolitan area without a GPS, what's going to happen? You wander around, you may not find your place, waste a lot of time and energy, and you may return back. Even you may need a help to go back to where you were, to your place, because it's a complex metropolitan area, and you need to have a GPS. Likewise, this world is complex and ever-changing. You need to have a vision to guide you so that you may save yourself from disappointments. Vision also assists us to tap into the invisible world. Normally, when you tune into a frequency which is visible and obvious to everybody, you are prone to competition. But if you use your vision, tap into the invisible world, what happens? You enjoy hidden opportunities. Because vision helps you to see beyond your backyard. That's why successful visionaries, they don't tune in to something that's already discovered and visited. They find and tune into something that is not yet discovered or less traveled. When we want to possess something, what we do? First we claim it and then possess it. But to claim it, we need to believe it. To believe it, what we need to do? We need to see something. And that something is your vision. Vision is a tool that helps you to see something in the invisible realm. Vision also encourages to dare the impossible. Many of the inventions we enjoy today, they were somewhere called impossible. They were filed somewhere as impossible, thanks to visionaries who believed in possibilities, who defied impossibilities, and provided us great inventions. One of these great visionaries was John F. Kennedy. He had a very strong vision about U.S. sending man to walk on the moon within a decade. Because his vision was so strong that lawmakers backed it with legislations. And other stakeholders like scientists, they engaged and made sure that the American Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. Vision also makes us focused. It's like a lighthouse because it helps us to virtually walk into our future. It provides us a sense of familiarity and helps us to remain dedicated and decline from getting distracted. What do you think is the preoccupation of a pregnant woman? Yes, giving care to her unborn baby. Likewise, your preoccupation should be your vision, your unborn vision. Vision also enables us to overcome challenges and obstacles. Visionaries play and replay their vision in their mind that they don't easily give up. Their preoccupation is the birth, maturity, and fruition of their vision. They don't give up regardless of so many challenges, and they find ways to see it through. Now, for visionaries, whether doors are closed or opened, whether opportunities are denied or given, they pursue. They continue to push forward one step at a time. When you find people who quit when the going gets tough, these are people who don't have a true vision. Vision also causes us to relinquish instant gratifications. These are visionaries who forsake instant gratifications in pursuit of their vision. They discern to filter the noises that call them to quit before they achieve their vision. They don't fear to take risk nor quickly relinquish their vision, because vision has assurance to take risk without fearing loss. They don't take shortcuts and also tap into gaining cheap popularities because they don't want to really sacrifice their vision. They wait for the right time. Vision also motivates all stakeholders. Vision fastens all stakeholders together like a glue. People normally want us to see something to get motivated. And more than any other factor, vision is the one that motivates the stakeholders and keep them there to fight and work hard, both in good and bad times. Let me give you a good example, a bee colony. In a bee colony, what happens? Because the queen is there producing a substance, other stakeholders, the workers, bee or drones, they smell that substance and they know that the queen is there. And they believe that the colony worths the fight, to work hard for the survival of the colony. Likewise, when you have vision, your people use that vision as a center of attraction and the reason to stay longer, to fight and accomplish your vision. Being a visionary is challenging. There are challenges. What are some of the challenges you are facing? Okay? Let me give you mine. Sight is one of the challenges. Abortion, stillbirth, Let's talk about sight. Sight is very important for us to survive and thrive, but that service came with a price. Our eyes pinned many of us to mind those things that we can see. That's why many of us are victims of our sight. Seeing is believing is very popular. Why? Because we normally want to believe what we see. And sight curtains vision. For that matter, the two compete. Whenever your sight is dominant, what happens? You try to be realistic, you don't want to take risks, you limit yourself in your backyard. But when vision is dominant, what happens? You defy reality. You tap into the invisible. You tap into the opportunities, networks, and resources beyond your backyard, beyond the horizon. Abortion. When we expose our vision to peoples and associations that are against our vision, abortion may happen. Because we don't have an environment that supports our vision to flourish. A toxic environment suffocates your vision. And it no longer grows and expands. And what happens? It wells and finally gets aborted. Another challenge is we normally look for quick results from our vision. When we don't find that, we abort. We call it quit. But we know that when you sow a seed, what happens? You have to wait. You have to believe in your seed. You have to water it and wait for your seed to grow. Likewise, you should not expect to get a lot of quick results because of your vision. You have to have faith in your vision, work hard, water it, maintain it, nurture it. Stillbirth. In some cases, we may prematurely withdraw our provision and protection from our vision, and our vision gets stillbirthed. Many founders, such as Starbucks, Apple, and Dell Computers, found out that their original vision is going to be stillbirthed. They stepped in and engaged in the day-to-day activities of their companies because they thought their vision was almost done. But when they found out that their vision was compromised and it may not get fulfilled, they stepped in. You should not leave your vision before it is fulfilled. You need to develop successors and make sure that your vision is through. In conclusion, I would like to summarize for you that as far as we have knowledge through the process of self-awareness based on common senses, it's not complete. We need to engage our imagination. Imagination is more powerful than, yes, knowledge. But we have also discussed that we need to differentiate vision from other similar words. And also we need to understand that people need vision to stick with you, to fight, to get motivated. So you need to have a true vision. Not only that, we need to understand the benefits of vision and overcome the challenge that may come when we try to be visionaries. I believe in you, and you can achieve your vision and live life to its fullest. Don't quit. Be a visionary and fulfill your vision. We're going to have 3 more episodes that will equip you, that provide you reality checks, processes, steps, case studies, and interview. So be there and enjoy these programs and make yourself a visionary. Next week, I can't wait to discuss with you about some reality checks and also provide you tools you may use as you work on your vision. Until we meet next week, have a wonderful time.